Racism. It's everywhere. Racists are everywhere. They're coming for you. You thought we conquered racism. Well, it's back, baby, and now it's cool. Western Washington University, this is from Fox News, they've designated the 4th floor of Alma Clark Glass Hall as housing reserved for its Black Affinity Housing Program, becoming the latest school to adopt such a program. The university hosted a webinar in April on the subject, saying the segregated living space gives the students the opportunity to live in a shared space with others who have a shared identity, specifically a marginalized identity. The controversial program segregating student housing based on race has been adopted at some other colleges, including the University of Colorado at Boulder, Stanford University, and Cornell University. So I don't think we have to belabor the point here. The people who purport to be the anti-racists, the people who are for diversity and inclusion, are actually for discrimination and exclusion. The idea that we would send young people, our future leaders, to colleges where they should segregate themselves, where they should do the reverse of what the civil rights movement was all about, that they should only be around black people if they're black, thus only allowing white people to be around white people, right? If you keep telling all the black kids, hey, you got your own thing over there, well, then you're gonna suddenly have a white dorm. Do we want a white dorm? Wouldn't that be racist? And by the way, if you just play all this stuff out, if you just play this out over 10, 20 years, and we keep having diversity and inclusion programs, and it keeps getting easier to hire people, or you have to hire people because they're gay or black or have a limp or whatever it might be, do you think at some point then the average just decent kid who happens to be, say, a straight white Christian male, do you think that then would start counting as discrimination against him, and then should he start getting benefits? Do you see why this would take us on the road to hell? But this is what these people have wrought. It's really quite insane, and I hope that most of you, if you're watching this and you're in college, you would not partake in such a program. But I think the bigger issue is that, once again, what are the answers? Like, what's the answer? If we just talk about this, okay, so now you're watching this and you're going, boy, that's pretty racist and that's pretty stupid and all that stuff, and I won't send my kids there. But that's kind of not enough, and it's not enough for me to just talk about it. What would be enough is that we must be building new things. Let's be building new education systems. Let's let Cornell be racist. Let's let Stanford be racist. We can't stop them. They want the institutions, they got the institutions. They got basically all of them. So let them have them. Continue to build all your crappy things. Continue to bring in students not based on skill, but on these immutable characteristics, which will ultimately destroy the academic level of your system, of your school. And then the rest of us will hopefully build new businesses and new schools and new technology companies and all of that stuff. I know. This is white supremacist stuff. You know, I'm saying that white people and black people and gay people and straight people, Asian people, Jew and Gentile should all be in the same dorm together, you know? Thus, white supremacy.